March 11, 2011. A typical Friday in Tohoku, Japan. Fishermen mended nets, children finished school, and office workers looked forward to the weekend. The sea was calm, the air crisp, life moved with quiet purpose. No one suspected these peaceful moments would be their last before disaster. In Sendai, the region's largest city, the afternoon bustled with activity. The balance between modern life and ancient tradition seemed unbreakable. At 2:46 p.m., deep beneath the Pacific, the earth shifted. A low rumble grew into a violent roar. Buildings swayed, the ground heaved, and panic erupted. The ordinary day vanished in an instant. Chaos replaced calm as one of history's most powerful natural disasters began. The world changed forever in those first terrifying moments. The struggle for survival had begun. The Great Tohoku earthquake struck with a magnitude of 9.1, Japan's strongest ever. The shaking lasted 6 relentless minutes, shifting the main island by over 2 meters. Stress built over centuries was released in a catastrophic rupture beneath the sea. The seafloor thrust upward, displacing a massive volume of water. Along the coast, the ocean receded, exposing the seabed. A silent, deadly warning. Some fled to higher ground, recognizing the danger. Others, unaware, watched in awe as the sea pulled back. The retreating water was not a spectacle, but a final alarm. The tsunami was gathering strength, moments from landfall. The great wave was coming. Less than an hour later, the tsunami struck. A black wall of water over 40 meters high in places crashed ashore. Sea walls and defenses were overwhelmed instantly. The wave swept away towns, cars, ships, everything in its path. Farmland was poisoned, buildings obliterated, and infrastructure erased. The roar was deafening, the destruction absolute. Survivors described the sound as 1,000 freight trains. There was little time to react. Thousands were lost in minutes. The landscape became unrecognizable, a wasteland of mud and debris. The tsunami's force left a scar on the nation and its people. The true scale of the catastrophe was only beginning to emerge. The tsunami struck Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, breaching its defenses. Floodwaters disabled emergency generators, halting reactor cooling. 3 reactors melted down, releasing radioactive material. Explosions rocked the plant, forcing over 160,000 people to evacuate. Radiation contaminated land and sea, creating nuclear refugees. The crisis exposed vulnerabilities in nuclear safety worldwide. Countries re-evaluated their energy policies in response. The cleanup and decommissioning will take decades and cost billions. Fukushima became a global symbol of nature's power over technology. The disaster's legacy will endure for generations. Nearly 20,000 lives were lost. Thousands more remain missing. Each number is a story of loss, families shattered in an instant. Amid the devastation, acts of heroism emerged. The Fukushima 50 risked their lives to contain the nuclear crisis. Teachers led students to safety, citizens rescued neighbors. There was no chaos. Only order, patience, and solidarity. Survivors lined up for aid, cleared debris, and comforted one another. The spirit of gammon, enduring the unbearable with dignity, shone through. Symbols of hope like the lone miracle pine inspired resilience. Volunteers salvaged precious mementos, reconnecting survivors with their past. These stories of courage and compassion are the true heart of the tragedy. The disaster's economic toll reached $235 billion, the costliest in history. Industries halted, supply chains broke, and communities were devastated. Japan responded with massive reconstruction, building stronger seawalls and relocating towns. Early warning systems were upgraded, and disaster education became a priority. The world learned hard lessons about nature's power and the need for preparedness. The Fukushima crisis highlighted the dangers of cascading disasters. Today, Tohoku stands as a testament to resilience and recovery. New towns have risen and life has returned, though scars remain. Memorials honor the lost, ensuring they are never forgotten. The tragedy became part of Japan's identity, a story of loss, strength, and rebirth. We must respect nature, Learn from the past and always be prepared. In unity and readiness, we find our greatest strength.